All right, here for a run and driving video. We have our no reserve 81,000 original mile 1979 Ford Thunderbird. It's killer dove gray. You see all the four-way flashers are working. It's been cold here. It's been like iced over, so it's just a little cold weather condensation for the exhaust. It's coming up to temperature and everything, but hood opens nice and smooth. Obviously it appears the brake master cylinder has been replaced, but you can see it is just running really nice and smooth. You can see the AC is, the line is cold. You got all the markings on the valve cover, the decals. I mean, it is just really clean around this thing. You still have the decal on the power steering pump. Tag right there. You have your markings right here by the hood stop, X. I mean, you can just see how clean it is all the way through here. This thing is just completely untouched. A lot of times these things are gone, but you can still see how the bolts still have that nice anodized look. You know, dealer marking there on the hood hinge too, or the hood latch, I mean. I do have the other, we'll put a new battery in it. Forgot to put this piece in here. Do have this. I'll take a photo of it. And it has the original nuts. But you can see all this stuff, all these tags down here. I mean, this thing is just completely untouched. It's just beautiful. I mean, a true original survivor. You can see it's running really nice and smooth. I mean, the distributor wires and cap is something I would normally do. They're cheap, but to have these DuraSparks still on here, Motorcraft cap, I don't know if they've been replaced and the owner was just meticulous and used original manufacturer stuff, but you even still got the DuraSpark decal on the box. And look at the condition of the radiator cap, Motorcraft, look how clean it is. You look along the hood, hinges, again, nice anodized bolts. I mean, this thing, it really couldn't be cleaner. You know, the underside's a little bit dirty here and there, but that's the underside of the car. You can't prevent that. It just drives killer. So show ya, it rolls really nice and smooth, not too quick, you're not too tight. You can see a lot of these just pop off. Ashtray opens nice and smooth. Door locks good. It's almost a shame, you know, a few years ago and the last few decades, if I saw these in a rig, especially the pickups, I'd just toss them. But now I just love seeing this period correct stuff, because these are actually cup holders that would work. You take this off if you don't need it. You can put your cell phone nowadays in there. Got a little garbage. Because my dad, I remember he bought an 85 S10 new, and these had the same cup holders. I remember being a little kid and thinking, what are they thinking? How could that ever work for anything? But barely hold a quarter in there. But here is, like, you know, when I go buy stuff, this is just stuff I love. You still got the salesman name on here. Teague Motor Company, Walla Walla, who bought it. What's interesting is, years ago I had a Lincoln Continental. It was like a rose package where it was pink with red interior. And it wasn't Louisi truck lines, but it was a different truck lines that bought it. And the owner had bought it for his wife. So this could be kind of the same situation, but no real way to tell. So stuff I love is just like, oh, you got a little check-off sheet for the vehicle. You got this piece here, it just tells you know, the VIN number and specifications on tires. It still has a tire decal size in the door. But here's the original purchase order. Talks about the color of dove gray. Even still has the original fold out starting instructions and the seat belt instructions. This is the metal ID card. These things are always gone, so it's just beautiful to see this. You get your Michelin tire, your limited warranty, all that cool stuff. Owner's warranty. You have your 79 Ford Thunderbird owner's manual. And then you have another one, which is a little bit different. I'm not too sure how it's different, but it says it was printed November 1978. Maybe it's just, maybe this one got a little beat up, so you got another one or something. But yeah, both. And I'd have the original sales brochure. It's just not, it's with the title, so I will get pictures of all those goodies. All right, let's take this thing for a rip. Oh, real quickly, show you how clean the door jambs are. Get the window rolling nice and smooth. Lock the door. Go ahead and unlock, so we're good to go. Alrighty, get my seatbelt on here. And the fasten seatbelt and the door jar light do work. The fasten, as you can see on there, the door jar goes out when you close the door, and the fasten seatbelt only comes on for a few seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the 4-ways off, but you can see the arrows work good. Tack is working nice. Could be your left, right. There you go for the left. Just 81,878 miles. The clock doesn't appear to work. It's only one. Oil pressure's good. Temp, fuels works really good. Your amps.
Next week.
It's got
the 25th at 3:30 p.m.
Stereo sounds good. It's got 8-trap stereo. Over here is your left mirror. And what's really cool is I was backing this out of the garage. I was really tight and the mirror wasn't working. I was like, gosh, how do you adjust that one? Didn't notice down here is the right mirror adjust, right next to the stereo. So really cool. Ashtray opens nice, never been used. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn the heat on a little bit because it's pretty chilly. The heat works really good. The AC kind of, I mean, it's amazing to see all the decals on that AC compressor. It works, but it doesn't seem like it, you know, I'm not sure how good these things worked brand new. So the e-brake does work, but as soon as you put it in gear, it pops up on its own, so I can't really show you how it works, but the e-brake does work, which is kind of a cool feature. I mean, a lot of new cars don't even have that. Go ahead and I'm gonna turn the wipers on real quick. All right, so we're gonna get out here. Hopefully traffic's not too bad today. Really easy to drive car, drives really nice and smooth. Sun's popping out a little bit on us, but brakes really nice and smooth. Hopefully you guys can check out the underside video of how clean this thing is. But I'm pretty sure the brakes all the way around are original, but the rears are definitely original. Still has the Ford brake drums and the retainer clips that hold it onto the studs, which is, you just don't find that stuff anymore. I mean, 40 plus years old. So I'm just giving it like quarter throttle, you know, medium throttle. And it just goes really nice and smooth. You do get a little bit of wind noise, but all the rubber's in good shape. I think these cars just, I think you got a little bit of wind noise. I mean, it's not very aerodynamic at all. Give her a little bit of gas. It's just a good little cruiser. Kicks down, you can see. Goes into third gear. I'm gonna go ahead and take you off here. You can see it goes nice and straight. I'm not shaking all over the place. You can see the steering wheel's nice and smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and brake here. See the speedometer needle is nice and smooth. It's not shaking around anywhere. The road kind of does angle, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the brakes. You can see the steering wheel didn't move either way. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna take you on this road that's got a bunch of potholes in patches. So I'm gonna try to hit this about 25 and I'll try to be quiet, but it's coming right here. They start right now. This road's terrible. Here, just soak them up nice. I don't want to go too fast through here, so I'll try to do the speed limit. There's another little patch. You can kind of hear that deep thunk, you know. Love seeing that huge Thunderbird emblem. So we're gonna come into some tight 90s here. I'll get my hands out of the way of the gauges, but I'm gonna go left here and you're gonna see this thing's just gonna kind of rotate over. It wants the return by itself, which is good. All the front end components, steering box and everything are nice and tight. Good, I'm braking and you can see the steering wheel isn't jerking any direction. You know, anytime you're overturning or you trying to come back and find, you see someone trying to find a center like that, you know that steering box and some components are wore out, but it's really nice and tight. Gonna go ahead and do a bank and turn here. So, all right, if you guys need any additional videos or photos, please let me know. I do have a Marty report also for this that will be shown on the auction. I do also have the original front license plate mount for the front bumper. I kept it off because it looks way cleaner without it, because it goes off to the side on the driver's side. So you can see the trip odometer is working. So all right, everybody, good luck. This is No Reserve.